This will be episode 158 for you guys today. Once my co-hosts go ahead and join in, we'll go ahead and get today's episode started. What's up, Rob?
What's good?
Not much, man.
What's poppin', man? What you been up to?
Not much. How about yourself?
We just got we were just out there playing football a little bit ago. That's why I'm like in a freaking tank muscle shirt right now because we were out on that hot ass turf. But
Oh, for you guys' flag football team?
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What's
It's
your
been
guys'
fun.
record?
1-1.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We just
you said 1-1 or 1-1?
1-1. We just tied 31-31. They don't have overtime, so we just tied 31-31 this past week, and we lost.
The quarters.
I think 20-minute quarters. It's like just two halves.
Oh, 2 halves. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But other than that, man, just working,
Yeah.
hanging with my girl. Bring up this damn. So what you think of them Yankees, Tom?
They're
What's
hot
wrong
right
with that?
Hot as a forest fire. Well, I'm gonna fix this real quick. Yeah, they're hot as a forest fire right now. I'm liking it because now I see Judge is back to where he's supposed to be. Hold on, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, Rob. All right, that should be good. Oh, a joint fell on me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I guess we go ahead and get started, and then Fred and Kurt can go ahead and join in. All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host, Thomas Sire from Onthehop Podcast. Today, this will be episode 158 for you guys today. I'm joined by my co-host, Rob Sarasulo. Our other co-hosts, Fred Harris and Curtis Green, should be joining us shortly. But we'll go ahead and start today's episode. Kicking things off with the NBA Finals. We're going to be sharing the NBA Finals predictions. Rob, which team do you believe will be crowned NBA champion by the end of this NBA postseason? Mavericks or the Celtics?
Man, it's tough. I mean, it's going to be a good series, I think. I think it might go to 6 or 7 games. Because the Mavs, they had to go through a gauntlet to get where they are. I mean, they got tested, they got tried and tested. They just beat the Timberwolves, who basically embarrassed last year's champs, and they took care of business against the Timberwolves. Like, they made Karl Anthony Towns look like he should go back to like playing overseas or something like that, because that man was shooting like horrible. Like, he was just jacking threes, just not playing like how a center should play. I mean, I guess he's kind of like a power forward, but I don't know. I just think that I knew all along that fit between Rudy and Cat would be questionable. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't. It's crazy how much it's worked. I thought it wouldn't work as well, but it came back to bite them because, their spacing was bad. Cat was not shooting well. He was trying to shoot threes like he was a wing,
Mm-hmm.
and it just was not working out. So they just didn't have the spacing. And Rudy has no really offensive game besides dunking the ball and getting offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
And, the Mavs are a lot more of an athletic team. They definitely got the upper hand, especially like if Rudy is switching onto Luca like he did, that's a recipe for disaster.
Barbecue.
Um, yeah, barbecue chicken. Now the Celtics, they have had one of the best run, like, at least regular season, they were one of the best regular season teams ever. I mean, according to a bunch
Yeah.
of stats, they were top 10 all time in like a lot of stats. But with that being said, their road to the finals was a lot more of a coast. It was a lot more of a Sunday drive than a rush hour traffic type of run. But,
I
you
agree.
know, they've kind of I mean, they're a good team. We know they're a good team. They're by far the best in the East, so they deserve to be where they are. But at the same time, I feel like the Mavs are more ready. I mean,
Hmm.
they're more ready to take what's theirs. I mean, I think they have more hunger now that they fought so hard to get where they are, and that's why I think the Mavs are going to win because the Celtics just aren't ready for it. I don't think. I think Kyrie is going to have a very good series going. He's going to show Boston some vengeance. How he was treated there. I mean, he definitely wasn't innocent himself with what he was doing. But I think Kyrie's going to have a chip on his shoulder. I think that Luka is one of the best players in the game. I don't believe in Jason Tatum still. I mean, he's played pretty well so far, but he's got a tendency to just disappear in the biggest moments in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
until I see something different, I'm taking Luka and Kyrie over Tatum and Jaylen Brown and company.
Yeah. I like what you said there about the duo of Kyrie and Luca because I feel the same way. They just want it more than Tatum and Brown, and the inconsistent keys of Tatum and Brown falling off in the playoffs when it's time to show up when it matters most. I got to take that into consideration. So I have the Mavericks in 6 for this series because the duo of Luca and Kyrie, I just trust them more. They're a dynamic duo that never shies away from the moment, and they're a good duo when it's time to close games, and that's really important. But I got a stat here. Over the years, we've seen players like Dwayne Wade and Kevin Durant average 30 plus in the NBA Finals before turning 26. Luka has not turned 26 years old, so I do believe he's going to be in that category of averaging 30 points per game before turning 26 in the NBA Finals.
Damn.
I just don't see anybody in this series defensively stopping Drew Holiday. I mean, it's Luka. I don't see Drew Holiday stopping Luka. I don't see Derek White stopping Luka. I just feel like anybody out there for the Celtics cannot guard him. But I like what you said, Rob. The Celtics have not been battle tested on the road to the NBA Finals, and that's not their fault. They are a tremendous team. But you beat a banged up Heat team, a banged up Cavs team, a banged up Pacers team. Compared with what the Mavericks went through, they beat the Clippers, the defending champs, the Nuggets, the red hot Timberwolves team. I just think it's their time. They're ready. They've proven why they deserve to be NBA champions compared to the Celtics. So I feel like the Mavericks. I like them winning in 6. And also, I don't really trust the Celtics. I know they got home court advantage if it were to swing to Game 7. But they're like an on and off switch when they really play good teams at home. I mean, that really hasn't shown this postseason, but with them with home court advantage, they don't really have an advantage. It's just like you're there at home with
Mm-hmm.
like no atmosphere, gonna change the trajectory of how the game could go. But I think the crowd could play a factor in some games though because the beef of them and Kyrie and I actually heard
Mm-hmm.
over the last few days that Porzingis and Luka like actually never got along with each other while he played in Dallas. So that it's gonna be some beef boiling in this series though. I think it's gonna be. I think out of all the NBA Finals series that we saw, I mean, over the years we see some good ones, but we haven't seen like something stand out, and we're probably gonna talk about them in a little bit. Stand out like the Cavs and Warriors years ago. But I feel like this finals could be something like spectacular like that. Something that we've been
Mm-hmm.
missing a while in the NBA finals.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some crazy stuff from Luca. I think he's gonna just snap. Like I don't know. I just think he's ready. It's his time.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like I don't want to knock the Celtics, but like I just like you haven't shown me why you can win it all when you like you said a Sunday drive. You know what they've done is like who have you beaten to say like okay I believe in you like you were supposed to do this to these teams.
Literally, it's like they just drove straight to the damn arena where they're playing their game one in the finals. Like they might as well have not just not played any of those teams because we just knew what was going to happen. Like
Yeah, that's true because
there was
like
no excitement at all.
I will say I do. I am happy that they gave Jaylen Brown some type of award for the Larry Bird MVP in the Eastern Conference, but I just don't see this team beating the Mavericks, a red hot Mavericks team right now. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I think I like Jaylen Brown more than Jason Tatum, to be honest. I've
Now,
always have.
oh, would you say, Rob?
I said I always have. Like I've always liked Jaylen Brown more than Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I think if the Celtics come up short, we're gonna have to talk about is it worth paying 600 million plus to two players that have failed on several occasions to win a championship, going to several Eastern Conference Finals and NBA Finals. That's if they lose. But we're definitely gonna
Hmm.
have to discuss that if they lose. I think this is Fred. It came just in time because we about to move on. What's up, Fred?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Good, man. We was about to move on to the next topic, but you came just in time, man. But what's your quick NBA Finals predictions? Mavs or Celtics?
Um, I think, I heard a little bit of Rob's how he didn't like Jason Tatum, and Jason Tatum does not like to show up in big situations. But I think the Celtics have too many players on their team to, not outlast the Mavs. I mean, Luka and Kyrie are absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna give it to them. Them boys are ridiculous, and it's gonna be hard to beat them two in a 7-game series, especially when Daniel Gafford looks like prime Shaq catching lobs. Um,
That's true. I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
that is true. I didn't think about that either.
yeah, Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. I don't them catching lobs is just ridiculous, and I don't know why Derek Lively wasn't playing like this the whole season, but he was kind of going crazy. Um, well, in his own right, but uh, even then, I still, like I said last time, the Celtics just have too many players on their team who can go off at any point, and so that's why I believe the Celtics are they're a little too strong this year. I mean, they did play the Bad News Bears to get to the finals, but
That's why they're gonna lose.
What game? What game do you think the series ends, Fred?
um, I think it's gonna be a good series. It might go 6-7, 6 or 7.
Mhm.
Hello,
What's up, Kurt?
guys. Hello. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm sorry I'm a little late.
This might be a hot take, but I think 3 or 4, the Mavs might absolutely punch the Celtics in the face. Like they might blow them out by like 30.
You said how many games do you
No,
think, or you just
no,
think?
I'm saying like game 3 or game 4, like
Oh,
when they
game.
go back home, when Dallas goes back home, I think one of those games they might blow them out.
I could I could see that happening. What you think, Kurt? What's your NBA Finals predictions?
Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see it being a good series, like a little, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna go to at least game 7. I can see it going to game 7 just because, Celtics got something to prove and so does the Mavs, you know what I mean? They want to see if they can get it done. So I'm going Mavs 4-3.
Mavs 4-3. Okay.
I want to see a good game because I mean I don't want to see the Celtics win obviously because I'm a Lakers fan, but at the end of the day, Mavs on top. There we go.
Tom, I got a quick question. I don't know if you guys went over this or not, but if
What's
the
that?
Celtics don't make it, well, I mean, obviously they made it. If they don't win the finals, do you think they keep Tatum and Brown?
That's exactly what me and Rob just said because I feel like we're gonna have to talk about that one day if they don't win it because you would be paying $600 million to
Goodness gracious.
two players who have been to several Eastern Conference finals and now two finals. If they don't win it all, they're definitely both of them together are not worth $600 million. So somebody's got to go. Both of them cannot get a supermax in Boston. Somebody has to go.
Yeah.
I don't care who. It
But
can't work.
so the only reason I think that both of them have amazing trade value. So it's not like they're not. Even if they do go and trade them, even with their giant contracts, I see teams
They're
giving up a
both young.
haul. Yeah, they're both young and they're both really good. So,
But which one would you trade for, Tatum or Brown?
Brown.
I mean, if I was a Celtics, I would trade Brown and keep Tatum. I mean, if they trade Tatum, they're stupid. Yeah, but I mean, even Brown. I mean, he's a very good player. I mean, they're gonna get a bag for him regardless. But
I swear to you, if they lose and they still give that man a super max, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you there to? What are you there to do?
They're just going to have to sign a bunch of people to vet minimums at the end of the day.
That's
I mean, it
gonna be
could
the
work.
downfall.
It could work.
Al Horford coming back for 4 more years. Then he's never leaving.
Bro, that man,
He's never going to retire.
that man is so old.
He is old.
Right?
How old?
He's still pretty
dinosaur.
good though.
He's in his late 30s, ain't he?
Yeah,
He's like 36.
He's still pretty solid though.
He is.
No,
He
he
is a
is.
good piece.
He is. He was. That last series, they was ISOing his ass out though, cooking him up.
Yeah.
And seen that, and he see barbecue chicken.
Oh, that's
Not
quicksand.
whatever. And I can't think of
That
who
boy
they
name
played.
is
Tyrese.
That boy
Yeah,
name?
Tyrese. Well, honestly, not even Tyrese. Nemhard and
Nembhard?
Nemhard and what is the other dude's name? Nemhard and
Rookie?
no, not the rookie.
Oh.
Is he a rookie? Aaron Nemhard and damn, what the hell?
Andrew Nembhard and
What is the other dude's name?
Neesmith.
Yeah, Neesmith.
Oh.
Yeah, both of them
Yeah.
seen Al Horford and seen food.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing for them. They're saying that Porzingis should be available for Game 1 if all goes well.
I mean, Porzingis
What is that?
stepping
What
out
is
on Luka
that gonna do?
Kyrie. He gonna be food too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That boy about to
Kristaps
get
does not have the
dog
feet
walked.
to keep up with them at all.
Hey,
His lateral quickness is just not there. It's not.
It's hard being 7'3".
He's tall as shit. He can't do nothing about it. It's not his fault.
He can't.
Defensively, he ain't gonna be no fat. I was talking about offensively. Defensively,
yes. Offensively, he's
cooked.
He can block shots, but that's it. He can't move. He can't move out the paint, or he's
not
done.
it.
You tell him to
can't block
shuffle.
shots. He can switch out on that 3-point line.
Yeah,
And then all of a
exactly.
sudden, Kyrie in the lane, and he's still on the 3-point line.
I can literally see a nasty crossover.
Yeah.
Or just Kyrie just skating by him like track meet.
I think his leg might snap in half if he tried to guard Kyrie more than once.
Not for real. You know that's what they're gonna do because I mean they already run pick and rolls out the ass.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Yeah, but hopefully it is a good NBA Finals series that we
I
can
think
all
it will be.
forward to.
I think it really will be a good
I
NBA
hope
Finals.
it is. I really do.
It's gonna be locked in though.
Yeah, man, we gotta have like a watch party live or something, bro.
That would be cool. Yeah. We all link up to watch it. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be tough.
Yeah, Tom House.
But we'll go ahead and move on to the next segment here. Keeping up with the NBA Finals, we're going to discuss our favorite NBA Finals of all time. So which NBA Finals sticks out to you guys, and you can say those are your favorite NBA Finals of all time?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
All right, bet. And this is just gonna hurt Fred's little heart. I'm just saying.
I knew it. I mean,
I was gonna say that.
Bro,
I can't deny it.
The best comeback of all time. 3-1, down 3-1, and to come back 4 games, bro.
Dang.
it, and
That
that's just
was
greatness. We all witnessed greatness. That has to be top series of ever, like life.
I was gonna say
I'm
that
sorry,
one,
man. Just to see
honestly.
somebody choke so damn hard and just give up all them games.
They won
Damn.
73 games that year.
Right,
Damn.
you just gonna sit
73
there and take that?
And you
times.
would have thought they was nice enough just to go ahead and get that one more game. But no.
Curtis funny, yo. Curtis is funny, yo. Right, you just
But
gonna sit
yeah,
there and
that's the
take that?
best. It was the
You
best I've
know,
ever witnessed. So,
you
you know what I
know,
mean?
I will go back and forth with the Lakers and all that. We're not on the topic. I'm just gonna stay on topic.
Yo,
Is that all you had to say, Curtis?
That was all I had to say, brother. You know, I'm just letting you know which the best final series was of all
Okay,
time.
okay. And I can't deny it. It was pure greatness we seen for the 3-1 comeback.
Right? Didn't we? That shit was great as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was so cool.
yo,
It's like, no, I'm gonna stop trolling. I'm gonna stop trolling. I'm gonna stop
He's
trolling.
glazing
Go
now.
ahead, Fred. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's glazing now. Um,
Curtis crazy, yo.
I mean, obviously, I've said this multiple times on the podcast. One of my favorite ones. I mean, the 2011 one. Sorry, Tom, but the 2011 one with Dirk.
Yeah,
I've said this multiple times. It's just watching him go absolutely crazy for 6 games straight was just absolute masterpiece. Um, and then the second one that comes to mind for me is also with the Heat, but seeing Ray Allen hit that shot in the corner is,
yeah,
I mean, just poetry in motion. The excitement coming down to the last second. That's what we love to see in the finals.
That was a good ass shot too.
It was. It was.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, man.
but yeah, I mean, obviously there was better. There was good ones back in like the 80s or 90s, but I didn't watch those.
Yeah.
Can't really contest to those ones.
Yeah, Tom, I'm probably gonna take yours, man. I'm sorry.
What's that? Oh,
The,
the finals.
the 2013 finals.
Yeah,
That's probably what you were gonna say, wasn't
yeah.
it? Damn. Well, I mean, I just vividly remember like seeing it like that very moment. Like I nearly like shit myself when I saw that shot. Like that shot by Ray Allen. That's the only image I have in my head of that whole series. Like I couldn't tell you a single thing. Like that's the first thing that comes to mind. Like there's definitely a lot of things that I'm missing from my memory, but
Yeah,
that's definitely my that's definitely my favorite. All those finals between them and the Spurs were definitely my like it was just two dynasties going at it,
Yeah.
the two before the Cavs and Warriors dynasties that were there every year. But no, that was probably my favorite one for sure when Ray Allen hit that
Mhm.
shot.
And I'm gonna get a little off topic right here, but that's one thing that I love about like sports. Like obviously I love seeing my team win and go to the finals and Super Bowl or anything like that. But when you see like two teams that I really don't have a vested interest in and I can just watch basketball and I can just be excited for every single play that happens, whether it's a
Mm,
big play going, man, I love sports.
yeah,
sports is a blessing.
It is.
I can
It
agree.
is.
Like dead ass.
yeah. I agree because in the big moments, it's like the big moments it'll shock you because you like a play will happen you don't see happening or
Right.
like something like dramatic. You'll always remember like that. Like Rob just said that every time you just think of that series, that shot is like literally the first thing that comes to your head.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, Rob, that actually was one of mine, the Heat and Spurs. Because I feel like from our generation, that was like the greatest finals. I mean, other than the Warriors and Cavs one, of course. Sorry, Fred, but that one in particular, that one was special because you had the big three of LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and of course Ray Allen going up against the Spurs, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and the young upcoming Kawhi Leonard. But that game six, man,
And
it was
Tony
everything that
Parker.
you wanted to see. Oh, and Tony Parker, of course, yes. Can't
Don't
forget about
don't
him.
don't forget my man.
Can't forget about him. Legend himself, too. But the series that going to 7, but that game 6 you'll never forget. You had Mike Miller out there hitting 3-point shots with no tennis shoes on his feet. The man was walking around in Nike Dry. What they call them socks? Nike Dry Fits.
Yes, sir. Getting buckets
Man,
too.
man's was splashing, and then everybody. I just remember watching at home, like everybody in South Beach just left the arena, and then everybody tried to come back in, but the security didn't let them back in because the game not over. It's going up. But that I will have to say, I think that Ray Allen 3 kind of saved LeBron's legacy because if he did not hit that shot, LeBron would only have 2 rings, and there would not even be or 3 rings.
Three rings.
Yeah, 3 rings.
Yeah.
And the GOAT discussion would even hurt the conversation even more.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I have to say that one, and then they just went off in Game 7.
Yeah.
But
I'm proud of you, man.
I definitely have to say that.
Rob graduated?
Thought Rob graduated 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But
Hey,
It's been a while.
yeah,
I will say.
better late than never, I guess.
yeah.
Love it. Got
Thank
that
you, though.
repping the university and everything on the head.
Yep. My sweaty head.
Right.
I'm gonna change the second one that I had because I was gonna say, well, Curtis, I can't even say nothing else. Curtis just stole the show with that one. Yo went in on
He was glazing. He was glazing.
with Fred.
He was glazing on that.
Glazing. Hard as shit. I can lie to you.
That was hilarious though.
Nigga could have been anywhere in the world. He wanted to be on my dick. That was wild. I ain't gonna see you.
Dang, yo. Another one I'll say, because we didn't really watch it. I mean, we weren't even alive yet to see this one. I have to say, going back in time and watching the games and actually like from the Last Dance documentary, things like that, I'll put that 98 Bulls versus Jazz series on there too from that NBA finals because there was a lot in there going on because there was the iconic flu game of Michael Jordan that he still performed and even hit a go-ahead game-winning shot with the flu game. Scottie Pippen wasn't 100%.
That back.
Karl Malone, John Stockton, trying to at least do everything they can to defeat that Bulls team, that juggernaut Bulls team. But yeah, that was like the icing on the cake for Jordan to get that another three-peat, 6 titles out of 8 years that he did that for.
Wait, was that
was
that the push off?
What's that?
Was that the push off?
Yes.
Was that the
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
I mean, it was still clutch though. The steal, and to walk it down. That was tough. I can't even lie. That was so tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's like moments like that. You kind of wish like you were a fly on a wall because we weren't alive yet. But obviously we know what, like going back and seeing that stuff. But you wish you could like be like, damn. For us at least, be like, damn, that was good to witness. But yeah, I would have to say that one when you go back in time and look back at it, that was probably a really good series, NBA Final Series for sure. But I would say off the top of my head, that Heat one, that Cavs one, and that Bulls one probably my 3 favorite all time.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Curtis was I cannot believe Curtis did that though.
I can't.
But we'll go ahead and move on to the next segment. Which quarterback would you rather build a franchise around? CJ Stroud or Joe Burrow?
So
I think it's obvious.
this question, I don't know how obvious. This question gets a little tricky. So are we talking about Joe Burrow right now, or like both coming in as rookies?
Okay, because that is kind of difficult because one has accomplished things that the other has.
Right.
Okay,
One also
take
has a
away,
lot more injuries than the other one does too.
You can have I would say you can have the current quarterbacks, but you take everything away that Joe Burrow or CJ Stroud has accomplished so far. Skill wise,
I mean, Joe Burrow has also had 2 season-ending injuries.
Yeah, the injuries away and the accolades away, just off of pure talent.
Man,
That's tough.
That is tough because C.J. Stroud alone in his rookie season, he had like 3 comeback drives.
It was clutch last
Something
season.
like that. That was just absolutely ridiculous. And then the team, like that team was not good the year before. And to take that
Right.
team to a playoff team, I might have to nod my way to C.J. Stroud. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dude has the clutch gene on him.
Right?
That is true.
Bro is nice though. He really is. He's a nice all around quarterback. So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like this is like just knowing what Joe Burrow did. I can't like put it aside and be like, oh, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So
I think
it just
if you go off of like what they can do, I think Joe Burrow might have C.J. Stroud just barely in like the accuracy and like the ball throwing. But I
Mm,
think C.J. Stroud might be miles ahead of him in like the athleticism type of deal. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's where I would give C.J. Stroud the nod because like C.J. Stroud isn't that far behind Joe Burrow in like his accuracy and his ball placement and all that, like his arm talent. But athletically, C.J. Stroud is miles above Joe Burrow.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
can agree with that.
yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. Definitely a tough decision.
But it's not like I mean
I'll
Joe
probably
Burrow is.
I'll probably
I,
say, man, I don't know. Probably CJ.
it's definitely not an easy question to answer.
It's
And no,
not. I mean,
I don't like Joe Burrow. Fuck that dude.
there might be some days where you ask me and I might say Joe Burrow, but tonight I'm gonna say CJ.
That's that's why I said it's an easy question because we all just agreed that Joe Burrow takes this. I mean, not Joe Burrow. I'm sorry, CJ Stroud. Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. Like CJ. I mean, if we're I know we're taking everything away that they've done, but CJ has only been in the league for a year. He very well could end up being. It probably won't happen, but who knows? I mean, he could end up being like not great next year.
Yeah.
You know,
mm,
same. I mean, you saw Burrow have that rough start. I mean, I know he had an injury, but he was terrible for a few weeks to start. But
Yeah.
you know,
He started reeling it back in though, and then unfortunately got hurt. But
Burrow's also been to a Super Bowl with like no offensive line at all.
yes.
grip of it.
Not,
I don't think CJ.
not any
I don't think
offensive
CJ
line.
Stroud is CJ Stroud's offensive line that good. I don't think it
It's
is.
not
He
the
was better
best.
than the damn Bengals when
Yeah.
the Bengals had that year.
Yeah,
That's for sure. That man Burrow was getting killed.
Yeah. And
Oh
that's
my
why he
God.
had those injuries because he had nobody to block for him.
Yeah, exactly. It was the Bengals' fault for not getting protection for him.
Now
You know.
100%.
yo,
So
if y'all actually, I was just as soon as Rob said protection, I was just thinking about that Super Bowl. Do y'all know in that fourth down play, like if you know how Aaron Donald, of course, like made a disruption to the pass. If Aaron Donald was actually blocked, I think the Bengals might have won that
Oh yeah,
game because
yeah. Because I'm
Jamar
pretty sure
Chase was
yeah, he
open
was wide open.
against
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey. He might have got him and got to the end zone, and there was still like 30-something seconds left on the clock. Yo, that is true. If he did have a line, he probably would have a ring right
Guess we'll never know.
now.
Guess we'll never know.
um, I like both guys, but this this is tough. I really have to swing towards CJ Stroud because I just see something special in him. I don't know how to describe it this early. I just see something in him that's you're gonna be like, damn, why the hell did the Panthers pick Bryce Young over this man in
Well,
a draft class years ago? Well, go ahead, Fro. What you think?
so what I would say to him picking Bryce Young over him, Bryce Young has absolutely nobody on that off. Well, he does now, but last year, I mean, like Adam Thielen,
That was bad.
he wasn't throwing to nobody. He had no playmakers on that offense. Nobody.
But that
Not to mention, he's on the Panthers. The Panthers are like they're bad.
they're the worst team in the NFL, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't even think prime Tom Brady can turn that team around.
I think I'm not saying they would have made the playoffs, but I think Stroud would have did a little bit better than what Young did with that team.
Wait, how many wins they had? 1 or
They
0?
had
They
one,
had one.
maybe two.
I'd give them 3, 4 with Stroud.
Damn,
3, 4.
not even five.
Like, you gotta throw to somebody. Even the best quarterback gotta throw to somebody.
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean,
There was nobody else.
hey, Tom Brady had that man Chris Hogan, a lacrosse player.
He also had Bill Belichick, and he had Rob Gronkowski.
You
So
right?
that helps a
Chris
lot.
Hogan was a low key lacrosse player though. They probably just got
Low key.
the Edelman special, the Edelman route running playbook.
Facts. Facts. I mean, we have a head coach that can design plays like that. It's not hard. The
That is
Panthers
true.
definitely don't got that.
But yeah, man. I don't know. It's just I really feel like Stroud is just gonna be. I think after next season, you're already gonna have to put him in maybe the of the top five, maybe sitting outside as an outsider at 6. But I feel like he's definitely gonna be a 5 option
Yeah.
based off of what he's done in his rookie year. Because I mean, Burrow is so good. Don't get me wrong. I probably say he's the second best right now in the game behind Mahomes, but I just feel like if you want to build something around, what you give me that face for? Who you got
No, keep
behind?
going. Keep talking, cause I don't want. I feel like I keep interrupting you, so you can keep going with your
Uh,
thing, and I'm gonna
all
finish
right,
something afterwards. All right.
but Stroud, I just feel like he's got like the character that he has. You're just gonna want to build a franchise around him. The great leadership that he has, you're gonna want to build a franchise around him. He's accurate, like you said, Fred. Can put the ball in a lot of tight spaces against really good coverages. I think that's just somebody you want on your team, building a franchise from the ground up for sure in the NFL. Now you don't think that Burrow is the second best quarterback behind
I think you're walking past my man's right now. You know what I'm
Lamar?
saying? Yes, of course, Lamar. You has 2 MVPs, bro. Put some respect in my man's name.
Okay, that is true.
2 MVPs.
Okay, this is my thing, but
Y'all
okay,
blew it this year, man. Y'all blew it.
Shut up,
I'm
bitch.
sorry.
Shut up,
Y'all
bitch. Get a
blew it.
quarterback.
Right. Where
Get a
was
quarterback.
the
Don't
Y'all
talk
Giants
to me,
blew
at?
it.
motherfucker.
Why are you
Get
even
a quarterback.
talking?
You know what? I'll let Curtis slide, but I ain't gonna let no more shit slide. You get a quarterback, you punk bitch. You got Malik Neighbors, but can't nobody throw to that nigga.
yo,
Right. Fucking Danny
Bro,
John's slow ass.
I wanted y'all to win, man. What the fuck?
all
All
right,
All
right.
right,
I
my
was
fault,
rooting for
Rob.
y'all.
My fault, Rob. That was
Y'all
unnecessary. My
blew it.
fault.
The Giants will
You
never
can't
be
lie.
We
Y'all
good,
did.
blew
bitch.
We
it.
did blow it. We blew it.
time
We
out
blew
though.
it.
Time out.
I'm
Time out.
hurt. I'm hurt, Rob. I'm hurt.
Okay, hold on, but
Mm.
okay, the MVPs are nice though, but
Mm.
that playoff run that Burrow had, you would still put Lamar over Joe
Yes.
Burrow?
I'm glad
Yes.
Saquon Barkley gone.
Yes. You
I
want to know
don't know.
why? Want to know why?
Why?
Because Lamar Jackson has never had a Jamar Chase or a T. Higgins.
But that is
He got Zay, and Zay is upgrading right now. But
this is
just
true.
wait.
Zay is good. Zay is good. He's not Jamar
Oh yeah,
Chase.
Lamar
he's
had a
not Jamar
line,
Chase.
at least.
What
Lamar had
you
an
say, Josh?
offensive line, at least, to block.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it was bad as the Bengals. I'm not gonna say that.
Y'all
But
Or
definitely have always had a
our
good
offensive
line.
line was not good.
that defense.
Average at best.
Burrow never had a defense like Lamar just had last season though.
You're right.
That defense,
Mm,
yeah, that was number
That
one
Super
Y'all,
Bowl run, their
y'all's
defense.
defense was
defense
good. Their
was
defense was
like that.
really good. I'm not gonna say that their defense wasn't as good as ours last year. I'm not gonna say that. But on their Super Bowl run, their defense was very good.
Correct.
Oh, Bengals?
Yes, the Bengals.
Oh,
You can
I don't know.
It
I
was
don't know.
decent.
Yeah,
look.
decent.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure they had like a top 5 defense that year.
Mm,
Yeah.
are
and
you
what?
sure?
And
I
what?
had to do my research, brother. What was that?
Are you sure?
2021,
Yes.
22.
They didn't even have no. Who was the heck was their middle linebacker?
Bro, what are you
Wasn't it
talking
Vontez
about?
Burfict?
You hold on.
No, Fontaine Burfict been
Talk
out,
about the
brother.
same, you talk that same
I was gonna
defense
say.
that had Eli Apple out there talking trash?
Yeah, they had Eli Apple at cornerback one. They had no corners.
Yo, that was bad. Eli Apple
Wait,
They
was
had
it
out there
DJ
was it
Reader.
was
Darrell
it
Reed,
was it 22?
21, 22, yeah.
21, 22.
Their defense was. They didn't have no secondary. They had safeties. I think they had Jesse Bates
Yeah,
at the
they had the
time.
third best defense that year. What are you talking about?
What?
I remember the defense being that good.
That's crazy. With the corners that they had?
Don't matter.
Who was that
Don't matter
guy?
if your
Vita
front
Bay.
seven is like that. And I'm pretty sure
We
I can't
had
remember who was on that front seven. Their front seven was like that.
oh,
Wasn't it
right.
like was
Trey
Trey
Hendrickson.
Hendrickson on their team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
DJ
and they had the other dude too,
Reader?
DJ Reader, and they had the other end too. Who's the other end?
Oh, Carlos Dunlap. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
no,
Yes. He was on that.
No?
No.
no. They had
Are you
somebody else.
sure?
Yeah. Y'all making me doing my goddamn research on the Bengals. I don't like these guys. I don't even want them on my.
Right? Why are we even talking about them, bro?
Because I said Burrow behind Mahomes, and Fred said no, it's Lamar behind Mahomes.
He's right. Come on now. Let's not act delusional now.
So where would you put Burrow at then, Kurt, on the quarterback list?
Bottom 10.
Hey,
What?
You're tripping.
They bottom 10?
It's like no, I wouldn't put him bottom 10. I'm capping.
I'll give it a say.
I'll put him probably like
is this
6.
serious?
6?
Like 6.
No, he's probably like 4.
What 5 are better than Burrow?
Nah, yeah, I was going to say. He has to at least be in the top. I'd say top or.
Wait, so CJ Stroud not better than Burrow?
No, not
Not yet.
yet.
Not yet.
What's he done? So I mean, he had 1 year.
I mean,
He
RG3 was good for
bro,
1 year.
He did take that
I'm
shitty
good.
ass team to the.
I realize, but like, come on
Sam
now.
Hubbard.
Like
Sam Hubbard's the other one.
he
Oh,
has
him,
the
yeah.
talent to be way better than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is just
He
injury
could
prone
be.
And then that
and
He
linebacker
could
Logan Wilson
be.
and Jermaine Pratt were fucking dogs.
I don't think
I'm just
Josh Allen's better than Burrow. I don't think Herbert's better than
I
Burrow.
No,
think
I don't think
I
Lamar is
don't think
better than
no.
Burrow.
I think some days
y'all giving Burrow
I
too
think
much
it's
praise. The injuries is what makes him not like that no more.
you do
He's
got to play
fine.
football. You do got to play football.
It was just calf.
I mean he was out for like 8 games last season.
Who was that?
Right. So like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, he had something else
Yeah.
happen. Yeah, that's right.
He was out for a little minute. And then
Okay.
also the Saints were Vaughn Bell and Jesse Bates. Well, their defense is nice.
Okay, you're right.
Let's say, y'all capping.
No, I know they had Bates. I forgot they had Bell.
I got a question there for y'all, though, because before this quarterback situation happened, I was going to bring up what C.J. Stroud said the other day on a podcast.
His ranking.
Oh,
He
I
put
seen
Dak.
that. I
He
seen
put
that.
Dak at second.
No, it was like 4th.
Yeah.
4th. It
Wait,
was
so
Patrick
Dak Prescott
Mahomes,
not better
Lamar,
than Joe Burrow
him,
too?
Jack, and
No.
then I forgot who the 5th one was.
Damn, Joe Burrow better than Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, Kurt. No, I will not even
That's
stand
no
for that.
question.
That's
I
crazy.
won't even stand for that, Kurt. That is
Damn,
that
you
is
gonna let them be your quarterback like that?
He knows it.
bro. I'm not sticking up for him. He
He's
owes
seen
me.
it
He
year
owes
in and year
me something
out.
right now. He owed me his life right about now.
He owe me about $10 million in cap right now.
He owed me his
It's the same
everything
fucking song
he
and
got
dance
right.
with Dak every year, bro. Same song and dance.
My fault. I was just trying to see if Thomas was gonna stand up for his QB. It looks
No,
like he has no belief in him.
I got belief in him, but I'm
No, you
not
don't.
standing up for him no more. Like, how many times I gotta see this show to know you're the Black Kirk Cousins?
Hey, I remember you used to fight that joint. Oh,
I did used to fight that joint. I'm not fighting it no more.
Oh, wait a minute. Get this guy out of the comments.
yes, sir.
Commanders.
Get him out of the comments.
Who said that? Let's go Commanders.
Ah, this nigga tweaking. The Commanders will never be good. They had to change their name.
No, sir.
I was about
Team
to say we
that
don't
Daniel Jones
talk
can
about
beat.
trash on this podcast.
Damn, brother.
Yeah, we can't talk about that garbage. Get this man out of here.
Look at
But I do got a question though for y'all from the Stroud the interview I saw. He says something about which career would you rather have, Eli Manning's career or Aaron Rodgers' career? That
Eli.
comment as well.
that's what I'm saying. He
What?
be
Eli Manning or who?
Or
Eli.
Aaron Rodgers' career. He was asked that. He said Eli Manning. He would rather have Eli Manning's career than Rodgers. But what would y'all think? Would
Yeah.
you have Eli Manning's? I'm
Smart
talking
man.
A
both careers.
Rod, A Rod,
You're
A
tripping.
Rod's a way better quarterback than
Tripping.
him.
That's not the question.
Career, like what happened in their
I'd
career?
rather be the better player. I'd rather be the better player. That's what I just said.
Two
I wouldn't want to be a guy
rings,
who just
one
got a
ring.
ring. Yeah, fuck that ring. One ring
that's
don't mean shit,
They got
actually I ain't gonna
two.
lie. That's a tough question. I'm not gonna lie
Eli.
to you. That's a
No
tough
doubt.
question.
bro.
It's,
You
yeah,
you
it's a little
got one
biased.
ring and you're known for being
A little
I'm
biased.
ass.
biased. I don't
It's
care.
a little
Hey,
biased.
y'all were biased talking about Lamar.
Hey,
I don't want to hear
you
that.
right.
Hey,
You right.
no,
You got me.
bro.
Caught me
No,
He
red-handed.
beat he
you
beats
can
the
you can be
best team
biased, but I
ever.
just want you to know we all know Eli Manning is not better than A Rod. So
He's not. That's not the question.
I'd rather be
Right.
known the better player. So I would
So
pick his career.
yeah. So basically, the question is, well, basically we can boil it down to: would you rather be a better player or have better stats?
I mean,
Yeah,
Eli didn't even have great stat. I mean, his
Yeah, I mean,
stats weren't that
well,
great either.
the main stat is Super Bowls.
Right.
Yeah, Super Bowls. I want to win. I want to
You won
win
one
the
and you
most
were known
important
for being
game.
ass.
Yeah.
he
So
got
would you
he
rather
got
have?
two
But I
current.
mean,
Or two.
the thing is though, like the Super Bowl is a 1,000% a team effort.
Shit. I mean,
I mean,
if
also
if it wasn't,
Aaron Rodgers did not have good playoff runs.
we
I
beat
thought you were about to say.
Aaron
I
Rodgers
was
on the
about to
way to
say.
one of those Super Bowls. So fuck Aaron
Listen, he didn't.
Rodgers.
He did
He's
not
a
have good
fraud.
playoff runs.
Hakeem Nicks balled out against those bum ass Packers,
That's a name I haven't heard in
and
35 years.
I know, bro. He was like a 2 year wonder, bro. He disappeared. He was
He
so
did.
good. He was so damn good
Bro,
for
I
like two
remember that
years.
too. I remember that.
He was so good. I miss him.
Him, Victor Cruz, and what was that guy's name?
Mario
Mario
Manningham.
Cunningham or something?
Manningham.
Manningham.
Or Manningham.
He had
Yeah,
the catch. He had
that
the
was
catch
all.
on the
That
sideline.
was your trifecta trio at the time
Bro,
at wide receiver.
Victor Cruz had the salsa going crazy.
That man was disgusting. I still have his jersey.
That joint
That
got
man was.
Still
cobwebs
have
on it
his
now,
jersey.
though.
Nah, I be wearing it sometimes. I mean, it's the only. I can't wear my Saquon one anymore, so I gotta wear Victor Cruz.
Yeah, you can't. You might as well.
Unless like I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna probably buy another one, but I can't wear that no more. But
Yeah.
nah,
He went straight to your arch nemesis.
Eli beat the best player to ever live twice, and one of those times he was undefeated. They did
Bro,
not
he's
lose a game.
ass. Like, come on, man.
Hey man, 2 rings. Aaron Rodgers is like 40 years old. He's still trying to get that second ring. He's still in the league. Eli
So, like,
retired happily ever after, and now he's doing Corona commercials with Carmelo Anthony. So he's straight.
Yeah.
it's tough, though, because, yeah, like, Eli does have the 2 rings, but, like, half of the NFL fan base thinks he's mediocre.
Hey, that's fine.
So, like, would you rather be known as, like, one of the greatest quarterbacks or, like, have 2 rings? I
That's
mean,
what I'm
I guess,
saying. Because, like,
I guess Eli still gets some respect from his peers. So,
if you think about it, on that team, on that Giants team, right? There is someone who was mediocre as fuck, who got a ring, but I guarantee you he's not the best. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of players without rings who are way better players at the game. What I'm saying is I'd rather be known as like, oh, that's Aaron Rodgers. That's a good ass quarterback. It just sucks that he never got a
you ain't
ring.
gonna lie,
You
because
know what I
James
mean?
Johnson got, like, 5 of them things.
Right.
Who?
Who?
Right, exactly. But James Johnson got 5 rings. Well, 4. Either 4 or 5.
He's just sitting
I
there
don't know,
though.
man. I might have to agree with Rob on this one. I think I would take the Eli route because those 2 rings, even though, look, I'm a Cowboys fan. Eli don't got the best regular season track record. But it don't matter what you did. It matters how you finished. And those 2 rings, beating Tom Brady twice, and like Rob said, in 07, he defeated they were the last chance of defeating them. They would have went undefeated like the Miami Dolphins win a championship that year. But I would rather have Eli's career than Rodgers because even though he only got 2 rings, he did go 8-4 in the playoffs. 7 out of 8 of those playoff wins were on the road. That's pretty good. I should say 6 out of 8 because you really don't count the Super Bowls, but still, and that's pretty good. You beat Rodgers, you beat Brett Favre, you beat Tom Brady twice. I mean, if you want to get technical at the time, he did beat Matt Ryan, who was good in his own right, Alex Smith in his own right. I'm not going to mention Tony Romo, but he did beat that 2011 NFC Championship game though when they beat the 49ers.
That
And
team was nasty.
They had an elite.
Bro, you know what the craziest thing is? Y'all didn't go into the playoffs all that hot. Weren't y'all like 8-7 going into the playoffs?
We were 9-7 that year in 2011.
Yeah.
9-7.
Like,
At one point, we were 7-7.
Yeah. So I was like, what in the world? That really came out of nowhere. No, I definitely would not have picked y'all to win that Super Bowl. I remember that season too.
That was the same story for them in 07 too, though. You didn't see that coming. Like they were not supposed to go that far.
I mean, they were definitely a little better than the second one, but yeah, no facts. They were not supposed to be there at all.
Yeah.
But I get everybody's point of view because like Rob and Kurt and Fred said like,
oh, I didn't pick Rodgers.
Huh?
I didn't pick Rodgers.
I thought you did pick Rodgers.
Bro, I did not. I was just stating facts.
Oh well,
You didn't even pick anybody.
Oh,
you picked Rodgers. You picked Rodgers at the brick.
Yeah,
you picked Rodgers.
You did.
No, I did. I said Fred didn't pick nobody.
Oh, I thought you had Rodgers.
No, I didn't pick nobody. I was just saying. I was just kind of like discussing that. Like, I mean, obviously, Rodgers has I think he looks better in the eye. I think he passed the eye test a little bit better than Eli.
Oh yeah, the eye test.
He's definitely a better quarterback. No, I'm not saying he's not.
I mean, all right. I don't think Eli's a good quarterback at all. But
so why would you want his fucking career?
When it comes down to the playoffs, though, when the game matters, Eli got it done.
That's what I'm saying.
He got it done. And the only time
Kurt's just a hater, bro. Kurt's a hater.
And the only time that Rodgers did win his Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure his defense was like top 5.
Yeah, that year in 2009, 2010, where they had A.J. Hawk, Clay Matthews, Charles Woodson, that defense was nasty. There's several more I can't name off the top of my head.
I remember that defense being disgusting.
But I do get Curtis's point of view because Rodgers is a all-time great. To me, I say he's top 5 all-time quarterback. He's got 4 MVPs in that 1 ring, but them miracle runs, I would not change that for the world if I had a career like that. I would definitely have to take the Eli route.
I mean, definitely.
I bet you if you asked Aaron Rodgers himself what career he'd rather have, if he could trade his MVPs and all the glitz and glamour with all the stats and the recognition for Eli. What do you mean? You don't think he would want? You don't think he would want?
The only reason I don't agree with that is because I think Aaron Rodgers loves Aaron Rodgers a little too much.
Yeah, he's arrogant.
I think Aaron Rodgers loves Aaron Rodgers a little too much to ever say that he'd rather have anybody else's career.
I get that point.
Now, whether it's a smart choice or not, it's up to them. But I think Aaron Rodgers is a little too cocky for that.
To give people We'll see if he gets another one though, because
I think that run might be over.
Yeah, that run is over, gang.
That's me personally. The people are already saying the Jets might be one of the best teams in the AFC.
A year ago, I thought that, but now it's like the AFC's like you gotta look out for the Ravens, the Texans, the Chiefs.
Yeah, you don't. I still remember when you and the
Manny,
Run podcast
Manny.
was debating me on that. Yeah, good old Manny. Y'all was debating me on that. I was like, nah, brother.
At the
That shit is over.
time, at the time, like if Rodgers was healthy last year, or they might look out for him. But now it's just like everybody's just getting better around you, and
Yeah.
I still see
Also,
Rodgers limping in practice now,
yeah,
which is not a good sign.
it's tough being 40 coming back from an ACL tear.
Yes.
Like, ah.
At the
If it was
time,
anything else, but like an ACL tear, like obviously well, back in his younger days, he was a little bit more mobile. But I mean, obviously we don't think of Aaron Rodgers as being a mobile quarterback, but not being able to move at all is gonna really hinder him. And obviously you need your legs to throw off of and shit like that. I mean, obviously we've seen Aaron Rodgers fall back and make absolute dimes from 40 yards out, but it's gonna hinder him.
yeah, yeah.
And it's another reason I might lean more Aaron Rodgers because he might have the best arm talent ever.
I think he does have the best arm talent all time. Even Brady and Montana, I said best arm.
The throws are ridiculous.
Yeah, arm. I said he has the best arm all time. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the final segment. We're gonna share our thoughts on the Justin Jefferson's new contract. So I'll read what his contract is. Justin Jefferson's contract is a 4-year, worth $140 million with $100 million in guarantees. Do you guys believe he deserves that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the best receivers in the league. And I mean, the needle's just gonna keep on going. I think Jamar Chase is about to get just as much, if not more.
I'm gonna talk about that. That is true, and I think that's gonna be a bad thing for the league.
It's definitely gonna be a bad thing for the Bengals. I can't wait for it to happen.
Oh, you said that because they're not gonna be able to afford. They may not be able to afford Burrow and Chase.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, they already paid Burrow. So they paid Chase. They can't pay nobody else. That offensive line already sucked.
They're screwed. Oh, they're screwed. They still have T. Higgins to pay.
Yeah.
They're not paying T. Higgins.
They're not.
No.
They're not.
But
They got
He
Tyler
gonna
Boyd to pay
leave.
too.
They're gonna let T. Higgins walk or trade him or something.
Where he trying to go at?
you can't.
That's why I was the happiest kid. I was happier than a kid at the playground when I seen Justin Jefferson get that contract.
Oh yeah.
Because I know Jamar Chase gonna want something to match it.
Tom CeeDee Lamb's gonna want some crazy shit too.
Oh yeah, you gonna want some money too.
It's not good.
But the thing is though, you about to get Dak off of his contract. You ain't about to give him no bread like that no more.
If it was my choice, I don't know, Fred. I can literally see the Jones just giving him another I wouldn't do it, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if they just give him a big bag.
If you do, y'all gotta find some way to fire that nigga Jerry Jones. Find some way. Make a petition, Tom.
Bro, they might. I don't know what's going to happen. If they do that, I don't. I have no. That's the day my hope is done.
Breaking news.
So
Dak Prescott becomes the highest paid quarterback in the league.
My hopes and dreams would be crushed. There would be no hope in my heart.
That'll almost be as bad as giving Daniel Jones $40 million a year.
Oh my God.
Hey, we can get rid of him after this year, man. It's all right.
I was gonna say I think he's gone. He doesn't.
He's gone. He is so gone.
He might get replaced this year by Drew Lock. I can see that happening.
Yep.
Or Tommy DeVito get another crack at it.
He is bad.
He gotta go back to the bagel shop or wherever he
Daniel Jones is gonna go to the XFL.
Hey, I hope he ball out over there too.
Probably. I mean, he could.
Yeah.
There's some buns over there, but I mean,
great.
Yeah, he could ball out over there with the off-brand league. You right.
Damn, that's crazy. Calling him the off-brand league is wicked.
This contract though is pretty crazy when you think about it.
He got the bag.
He got it. I mean, he deserved it.
I don't
He deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
know.
He's a game changer.
I guess he is still young, but like the Vikings just drafted another quarterback. Like they're pretty much starting over and rebuilding from
Yeah.
quarterback.
I mean, but it helps. I mean, he's going into a situation where
Oh
you have
yeah,
Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison
and Hawkinson.
and Hawkinson. I mean,
They got good weapons.
you just need a running back.
They got Aaron Jones now.
Oh, they do got Aaron Jones.
Yeah, so they're on
That was a good
offense.
pickup.
They're
That was a really good pickup. I was still thinking they had Alexander
They
Madison.
got him for cheap. It was a 1-year deal. But they got him for cheap.
Yeah.
It was like $8 million or $7 million or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's actually crazy. You were a former Packer and jumping ship like that.
Ooh, one more
They
off topic
traded
stuff.
for Jacobs.
That is true. They did get go ahead and get. I would have kept both Jacobs and Jones though. That would have been a crazy 1-2 punch.
No.
But style wise, you can't. One of them have to be the leading back.
Yeah, Jacobs is like a workhorse type of back too.
Yeah.
One more off topic thing real quick. Have y'all seen Aaron Jones' hairline?
Did you say?
No.
Boy.
Did you see his hair?
It's hard to find because he always got a hat on, but it's for a good reason.
I see him. He be wearing the headbands in games, don't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it.
that's your homework after this. Go look up Aaron Jones' hairline. God damn. I ain't gonna say no more because I ain't gonna start getting on my mans, but that's it.
What you think, Kurt? You think Justin Jefferson deserves this contract?
Personally, not the whole thing. I feel like that's kind of, a stretch. But
A lot of money, but I mean,
that's a lot of money.
He's the best.
it's gonna keep going up.
Yeah, so it's like, I guess for what they can afford, that is a nice bag. It's just like all receivers are just gonna want bags, especially if you were like he said, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase gonna want a bag now that he has seen what somebody done signed for. So I feel like if you're a good receiver and you're doing good, you're gonna expect a bag all of a sudden because one person got a bag.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I agree with that, but then there's only a handful of guys who are on that level.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah,
Like honestly, less than a handful. Honestly.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
but I can say right now, I guess he deserves it. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so. That motherfucker is like that, so can't even cap.
Do you guys have Justin Jefferson as the best receiver?
Of all time, or like in the league right now?
Oh,
I don't know, man. It's close. I'd probably say Tyreek.
Yeah. I'd probably still lean Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
But I think Justin Jefferson is probably the most complete wide receiver.
Yeah.
As like an all around,
Yeah.
he's definitely the most complete.
Yeah. If he wasn't so injury prone, I wouldn't say injury prone, but if he didn't miss time, a lot of time, I'd probably say he could be the best. But Tyreek Hill, them yak yards,
Man.
oh my goodness, them yak yards make a difference.
He is such an underrated route runner. I mean, it helps being that fast, but he is definitely an underrated route runner.
His routes are crazy.
His routes are ridiculous. They're so fast. His acceleration is he's just an athletic freak of nature.
That's true.
You can just sprint, jump out the gym. Athletic freak.
I don't know, man. I feel like this contract, I like it for now because the aftermath is going to happen because Justin Jefferson just became the highest non-paid quarterback in the league now in terms of guaranteed money. That's about to be a nightmare for a lot of teams moving forward because if you actually compared Justin Jefferson's contract, you know who gets a 4-year, $140 million contract in the NBA like this? Does not deserve it? Jordan Poole, I should say. Sorry, Jordan Poole. Yeah, he gets that contract. Does not deserve it.
Ew.
But I feel like Justin Jefferson does deserve it because when he is out there and healthy, he is a difference maker. He's a good route runner, good playmaker. But it's just now it's gonna be the market. There's like y'all said, CeeDee Lamb is already not showing up to training camp or voluntary training camp, which is not good.
Jesus
Jamar
Christ.
Chase could destroy the Bengals with the bag because if you sign Jamar Chase and Burrow's already locked up and T Higgins, that's gonna hurt the team big time. Brandon Ayuk still needs a new deal in San Francisco. If you're not going to trade him, that could mess up the whole team right there if you sign him a big deal. So there's about to be a lot of repercussions for Justin Jefferson getting this contract for a lot of teams that need to re-sign their big star wide receivers now. Like CeeDee Lamb is a must. Jamar Chase is a must. Brandon Ayuk might be replaceable, but for us for the Cowboys, this one might hurt because we still got to get Michael Parsons a bag too.
That's also another reason they probably did it too. They know that that's gonna, increase the market, and they know teams aren't gonna be able to pay for it. And if they do pay for it, it's gonna destroy their team.
That's why I think the Vikings were smart in this situation because now you don't have Kirk Cousins there, who is a veteran guy who just did win his money also. But now I think that's why I feel like rookie quarterback contracts are the best thing for an NFL team now because you can build the whole team and not have to worry about paying a quarterback to like year 4, year 5. You can just skate by stacking up. That's what the 49ers are basically doing with Brock Purdy. They paying him dimes and nickels and building that team up. Look, I feel like it was a smart investment by the Vikings. But yeah, it's definitely gonna hurt us when you think about it now. Especially that CD's not in camp. He's gonna be begging. He's gonna be begging for a contract.
He's gonna want his money, especially after the year that he just put up.
Manyan.
He deserves it. I will say after last year, he definitely deserves that contract.
The only thing is, CeeDee Lamb drops passes.
Oh, hold on. He
dropped.
So he kind of fixed that. The year before, I would say yes. He kind of. I had the.
What happened in that Packers game to end the season? Didn't he have like 3 drops?
The Packers game, the whole team was just like MIA. I think they just
got dog walked, Fred. They just got absolutely like obliterated.
Hold on. When you're getting absolutely obliterated, like ass whooping, like taken out behind the shed, good old Lassie. Sorry, Tom. I want to be able to depend on the guy that I'm paying $140 million.
Oh, but I can't put it on CeeDee Lamb because the quarterback didn't even quarterback didn't even leave the station until garbage time.
Yeah, Jack played horrible.
That nigga mine was still on the couch.
Lamb.
What I'm saying is, though, like, he shouldn't be dropping passes. And I've seen him. The crazy thing is, though, I've seen him make some of the hardest catches and then drop a slant route.
I don't know. His hands became more reliable. The year before that, yes, I would say dropping pass. He came in his own. The Packers game, he did have some drop passes, but the whole team was off. Like that was not the Cowboys that you saw go 12-5 in the regular season. I don't know what happened that game.
I don't know what happened at the practice before. What my man's might have had too much to drink the night before. Got a little too excited.
Bro, we were beat after the first drive. I would say that for that, we were literally beat after the first drive because nothing clicked in our favor at all.
Yeah, and then that pick 6 was just a nail in the coffin.
Stop, yo. My stomach was all twisted up watching that. That pick 6 was so heartbreaking. I said, brother, God dang.
Hey, brother, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
I was like, how is it 28? It was at one point it was like 28-0 before the first half ended. We should have just threw in the white flag at that point.
Yep.
And man, when they say your opponent has conceded the match, that's what we should have just did.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, but in the second half, garbage that Prescott was ready to come out. Didn't he still end the game with like 450 yards?
And that's a thing. I don't know how the heck people could be proud of something like that, bro. It was all chunked up in 10 minutes where nobody cared. They had the backups in, and Dak
Yeah.
Prescott still trying to throw touch to pad his stats. That's why I won't. But that's why I'm not standing up for him. Right there. Why are you going hard in the paint in garbage time, but when it's time to come back, you throwing pick sixes? That's why I'm not standing up for him until I see something different.
Yeah, it's rough. But hey, I know. Have such a good regular season and just to fall short, pain.
This is facts. Yeah, that is fact. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. That is all the time we have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, Rob Sarasulo, Fred Harris, and Curtis Green signing off. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and we'll see you guys on next week's episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Peace out.